My name's Alyssa. I'm a self-care and skincare specialist. Ultimately, in the last year, I have lost 40 pounds, walked to New York Fashion Week, and I started the career of my dreams. It's been a kind of a long journey, but ultimately it kind of boils down to three things: certain self-care non-negotiables, certain skincare non-negotiables, and certain wellness non-negotiables. So to start with self-care, the one thing that I really started to focus on was my routines. As a human, we go through energy cycles. We are not going to have the same amount of energy every single day. So it's really important to base your routines off of the energy that you have. So I've heard of this method. I've heard it called the traffic light method. I've heard it called the honeymoon method. Whatever the name is, it works, okay? Essentially, it's having 3 different plans for the same routine based off of your energy levels. Let's just take my daily routine, for example. On my high energy day, I am doing the most, okay? I'm getting up, I'm journaling, letting the dogs out, I'm eating breakfast, making sure it's a nutritious breakfast. I'm most likely listening to a podcast and letting my mind think about it and getting things active and flowing. On those high energy days, I'm also probably doing a chore list. That's when you just keep going. You are unstoppable. Okay, more often than not, I will have a yellow day, a medium energy day. Now that is when I can still do things in my routine, but I'm not going to be doing chores. I might not be working out. It's totally depending on how I'm feeling. And I may or may not be journaling. On my medium energy days, I probably won't be listening to a podcast. I'll switch it out for music instead. It takes a little less brain power for me. For my low energy days, we are doing the bare minimum. Okay, we're just getting through, but that's okay. That's why you have the 3 different versions of the routine. Is you have those low energy days, the next day, brand new day. Because I'm an esthetician, we talked a lot about skincare. We ultimately talked about overall skin health, we talked about double cleansing, and we talked about exfoliating. Your skin is your body's largest organ. If you don't believe that, just take a look at my skin right now. I have been going through it these past couple of weeks, and everything is showing up. I have not been eating well. I have started that time of the month and it's very apparent on my face. So taking care of your skin and your body is the most important thing because your health really shines through. One of the main things that I want to hit on is that your skin is important to you. You can look at any sort of influencer video tutorial about how to take care of your skin, how to properly take care of skin, but you need to listen to yourself and listen to your body because you're the only one that knows what's going on inside, really. I'm a professional, but like I said last time, I don't know you personally. So we gotta work together. It's a team effort. Double cleansing. This one was really apparent this last quarter during New York Fashion Week. As a makeup artist myself and as an esthetician, I'm very aware of the rules and everything that goes on. As a model or someone who gets makeup done on the regular, makeup artists are supposed to use a different brush and a clean sponge every single time just to not cross-contaminate, to be hygienic. During things like New York Fashion Week, where you are working on 10 to 15 girls, things get a little blurred. I get it, but that's where, keyword, teamwork. Teamwork comes into play. She's got to do her part, I've got to do my part. If one of us fails or if both of us fails, that's where things start to get serious and diseases and infections start happening. For double cleansing, it is recommended to always start with an oil cleanse first, just because oil attracts oil. Your skin naturally produces oil. It just depends on your skin type specifically. So your skin type's what you're born with. You can either be normal, dry, oily, combo. It just depends on your pore size. That doesn't change. That's a straight up fact. So then you're going to go in with your second cleanser, your skin specific cleanser, and that is going to treat. Say if you have dry skin, you're going to go in with like a lotion cleanser to help put that moisturization back into the skin. If you have oily skin, you're going to go on with like a gel cleanser to help strip even more of that oil out, but not totally. You see what I'm saying? Now for exfoliating, there is a key difference between exfoliating in the winter and exfoliating in the summer. We went over every single thing exfoliation last time, so check that out. But one of the main things that we need to keep in mind moving forward for the rest of the year is we don't need to be exfoliating so much, because the more you exfoliate, the more new skin comes to the surface, and with the sun being so strong, it's going to just burn it to a crisp and cause more damage. So a little less exfoliation, a little less strength of exfoliation, and we'll be good to go. This next section is everything wellness for the body. Number 1, your body's made up mostly of water. You need to be putting water back into it. Something that I've implemented, first thing in the morning when I wake up, I'll try and drink at least 8 ounces of water before I have my caffeine. Throughout the day, I'll try and incorporate lemon water or cucumber water. Both of those are really good for digestion. They're gonna help keep everything flowing in your body. They're good for antioxidants. I've talked a little bit more about lemon water in a couple of my other videos, so I'll link them up here if you guys want to take a look at them. But the other thing that is so important for your body and your body's need to repair itself is sleep. Now, I love to say this time and time again to my clients. Nighttime is the best time to cleanse because that is giving your body the cleanest and best, most pure slate to start from for regeneration. So for sleeping, we need to make sure that we are getting quality of sleep, enough sleep. A couple of things I love to do that is recently I've started taking magnesium. If I'm feeling a little bit restless, I'll take magnesium to help relax myself. It helps lower cortisol a little, helps with heart health, but magnesium has worked wonders for me. Something else that I've mentioned before is lavender spray, lavender lotion. Lavender is a natural essential oil to help provide relaxation, and it's been proven time and time again. I still use it on a daily basis. It's been almost 3 months, 6 months now. Love it. Something that I've never talked about before, something that I've implemented about 2 months ago that has been a huge game changer is my pillow. I used to wake up with like the worst neck pains and shoulder pains from all the stress and tension of holding and trying to support my own neck. So we've looked into and we've gotten a cervical pillow, and it has been a game changer. I have not had any stress or like tension. You know, when that is the worst, it causes migraines, it causes headaches. The cervical pillow has changed our life. It's been about 2 months, and I can genuinely say that we love it. I love it, at least. One other aspect that is so important in your overall health and wellness is your physical fitness. As a woman, it is really important to focus on things that lower your cortisol. So movements that I like to incorporate is yoga, Pilates. I've been doing a lot of mobility movements or like recovery movements. Things that focus on the mind-muscle connection. I feel like where I lost that disconnect when I was a little bit younger is I was weight training and strength training, which was great. I was strong. I had muscles, but I couldn't do a push-up to save my life. Now that I've been focusing on the mind-muscle connection, I can almost do 5, and they're like not that hard. One thing that is so important when it comes to physical fitness is fueling your body. You can't be having all of these ultra processed. I know we live in America, and I know that is so hard right now. One thing that I've changed lately is I'm just trying to be aware. I saw something that recently said if you look at the ingredient deck at the grocery store, if you wouldn't use that to make that at home, don't do it. Don't do it. There's so much extra ultra processed. Don't get me wrong. Processed and preservatives are not necessarily a bad thing. They are good for shelf life, and they are good to help products last a little bit longer, but they're not necessarily good for your body. So take it all in consideration. Don't let social media and everything else influence you. Be your own person. Think for yourself. Life will work out. I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. If you could leave me a like or comment about your favorite part of the video, I'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys back here in 2 more weeks. Bye.